Well, hello and good day or good night, whenever it is that you're watching this. Hi, my name is Paula, Digital Granny. Today I'm going to take you through how I generate an income from home as a homeschooling mom who used to do the dash. So today we're going to talk about make money online with a simple work from home business for beginners over 50. Now, you can do this at any age, but this is just to let people, my age know that we can do something different that maybe we've never done before, because this is made for beginners. So I'm going to walk you guys through this. And I always do this before I ever get started because I don't want people, I'm going to share testimonies. So this is a little, what we call an income disclaimer. You can screenshot this if you like. The information and strategies provided in this video are for educational purposes only and should not be considered a guarantee of financial success. Results vary based on individual effort and experience. So, because it's a business. Like when I started my businesses before, I never looked to anybody to go, am I going to be successful in this business? I mean, I don't know. So that's why. But because we are in this space, we have to just let people know, hey, it's your business. Like I make 100% on 4 programs that I did not create. So I'm going to walk you guys through this beginning to end. I'm going to share what I do. And if you're interested, then great. And if you're not, that's okay too, because this literally saved this mom. So if you don't know my story, and if you've been searching, maybe you're tired, maybe you're like stuck. I was stuck last year in June of 2024. This was me doing the dash. I was doing the dash, working 40 plus hours, not making enough, not making ends meet. And I was like, God, what am I going to do? Because I needed a way out of that, but I was stuck because I didn't know what to do. So I had been praying to God, asking him for a way. And he brought me away all right, like better than I could have ever prayed for, thought of, or imagined. Because I do this like from my phone. I can take my entire business and go right here with this little device anywhere in the whole entire world. So if you're stuck, if you've been praying, if you've been searching, let me tell you, I was exhausted with all the different ways to generate an income online. Just show me one way. So I was shown one way and this works. And I've been doing this for 17 months as a homeschooling mama. So, when I was doing the dash, I was working 40 plus. I was aiming for 1,800 a month. Now I work from home with my children, which I love. Okay. This is the other ones. They're not crazy about pictures anymore. So I have one left that's like, oh, I'll take a picture with you, mom. So thank goodness. If you are new to me, drop a hi. Just say hi. Don't be shy. Because I'm going to walk you guys through this. So I was a skeptic. If you are skeptical of all these different things that are online, so was I. I will tell you how this was brought to me. I was scrolling, looking for a laugh. Here's my other phone. I was looking for a laugh, scrolling, and this girl pops up, and she's talking about God, homeschooling, and making boatloads. I'm going to tell you what I did. I scrolled. As soon as somebody's talking about boatloads, and I will tell you this, I never ever watched those ones that flash the big numbers because I thought they're not talking to me. Maybe you think that I'm not talking to you today either, because I am going to share some six-figure income, like one person in our community. I am going to share that because it's possible. So, but I didn't believe it. So when she popped up and she was talking about boatloads, I just did this. I was like, I'm out of here. Well, I was wrong. I didn't know such a thing existed. So 2 days later, when I lost the vehicle and I lost my job, I'm scrolling, right? Looking for my laugh. And this girl pops up again, the same girl. And I asked her 3 questions. I said, number 1, can I work from home? She was like, yeah. I said, number 2, do I need a degree? She was like, no. I said, okay, 3rd, here's my deal breaker. I don't know about you guys, but if you don't want to answer a phone, drop me a 1 in the comments, because that was my deal breaker. I got kids. They're loud. They're actually outside right now. And one's in the shower, but they're loud. Kids are kids. And she was like, no. And I said, what is this? So I'm going to walk you through exactly what I started 17 months ago. Okay. So that I could generate like this is November of 2024. 900. I'm just sharing this with you to show you, like, man, I've been in this space making money online since August of 2024. Now, I started with a following, which was a mistake, and I shouldn't have done that. I made my mistake. But I'm going to walk you through what I do. And let's get into this so that you can see if this is something that you're interested in. We focus on 2 hours of the income earning activities. So what do? We make content. I make content. Okay. I make short little videos, 7 seconds, 35 seconds, 1 minute from this little device right here. So when I say I can do this anywhere in the whole entire world, I can go and do this anywhere in the world. So let me share with you how to create that content. What kind of content? So let me make myself bigger again and show that away. So a 7-second video, and this gives me a chance to sip my coffee. A 7-second video is going to go like this. Whoops. All right. I'm going to hit record. I'm going to pretend. I could turn my phone. I could go back and kind of like cheers you. 7 seconds. I'm going to stop. I'm going to add some text on the screen, and then I'm going to hit a popular song. I'm going to post it. That's it. 7 seconds. Now, on different platforms, 7 seconds is a sweet spot for YT, for TT. FB is probably a little bit longer, probably like 10 seconds. But this works on all social media platforms. That is a sweet spot. So 7 second, a 35 second, or a minute. I'm not talking in a 7 second. Some people choose to do more of those than they do the talking. But for me, and everybody's different, but for me, my talking ones do so much better. No, yeah, I don't know. It depends. It depends on what I'm saying. Depends. So I like a little bit of both because I get a lot of views with the 7 second, like a lot. Now, when I talk, I get better engagement. So anyways, let's go. And I'm going to share with you like a 1 minute talking one so you can see what this is. I can't believe this is real. I've been in this space for 17 months, making money online. Instead of doing the dash, man, I make 100% on 100, 300, 600, and 900 is our number one selling program. I can't believe that this is real. It is something I didn't even know existed. And yes, I have this automated system too, which is, I didn't know we could do that. But that means that I could be cooking and generate a sale. That means I could be sleeping and money could come in because of that system that's out there working for me. So instead of me doing the 9 to 5 grind, I have a system. Everybody needs a system. So anyways, if this is of interest to you, run to my profile, drop your email in, wait 5 minutes, check your inbox, promo, and trash because it is automated. It might go there. And then you'll have the free blueprint that I followed that took me from dashing to being a stay-at-home mom. If you have any questions, let me know and drop me a yeehaw. That would be a 1 minute. It probably like was maybe 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay. Hi, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Let's make Ryan have a little bit of like a little spot on my live because I get to do that. I think it's so cool when I can share other people's comments. So thank you, Ryan. I try my best to walk everybody through this so that you guys can see the big picture. Okay. So let's get back to this. And that is where we're focused on the 2 hours. And we want to keep this. I like to keep my lives to under 30 minutes because I know a lot of people are busy and I get it. So that's what I do. The half hour post free ads. What is that? Man, that's just a classified ad. That's all it is. And it's brilliant. I don't know why. I never thought of this. But my son is starting to, he wants to start a gym. He's in martial arts and he wants to start a gym, him and his wife. And I was like, man, you should go post free ads. And he was like, what? I said, yeah, I'll give you some. So I gave him some and I said, get it out there. It's free. Man, You know, the skills that I've learned in the past year, can I tell you something? I wish I would have had these 20 years ago. Heck, I wish I would have had them 30 years ago. Because the skills that I've learned in this, what are we learning? We are learning high income earning skills called digital marketing skills. You are learning the skills to create the content, and posting free ads is free. Using social media is free. If you are not generating an income from this little device in your hand, you're missing an opportunity. And I can't even tell you that like enough, because I didn't know we could do this. And it lights me on fire because there's so many people out there. If you're willing to put in the effort to learn these marketing skills, create content, it's gold. For me as a mom at home, I love it. It fits my lifestyle. If I had to go right now, I could just go. If you are doing something and you're like, man, I have to be at a hospital. I have to. Now, a lot of you guys, I don't know if you're 9 to 5ers, but I really don't. A lot of people that I talk to are looking for a way to work from home, whether that be leave a 9 to 5, or they're looking for extra income and they're already at home, or they're taking care of grandchildren, or they need more, like they didn't save enough for retirement. So there are a lot of people that just want to work from home. And this right here sets us free. If you have ever wanted to travel, oh wow, what did I do? I am not I'm not really I don't know everything that this thing does. But anyways, so posting free ads is priceless. You learn how to do that in our program. We have 200 high traffic websites. Choose some of them, put some music on, copy paste, half hour. That's just to get you out there. Okay. So what did I do? I focused when I did my posting of free ads. I actually would share my tube channel in there. Like I would share Granny's Getting Paid, because that's my automated system. Yours would be whatever you call yours. And then I would direct them to both Granny's Getting Paid and my tube. It's amazing. So the last half hour, respond to comments and emails. Now, responding to comments and emails never takes me half hour. It don't take me no hour to create 3 pieces of content. But as you can see, I choose to go live. You do not have to go live. I love going live because I get to interact with you guys live, and I have grown a lot in the past year. A lot. Like I love what I get to do. And I look at this as a huge blessing, and I get to share it with other people who are out there searching, who may be thinking, is it too late for me? I'm not very techie. I don't know if I could do this. I was all of those things. And I learned everything like this past year, just learning and having this opportunity saved my kids and I. So let's move along, because that's the 2 hours. And if you have questions, let me know. Okay. And if you are watching this later as a replay, make sure that you grab that blueprint. The blueprint is free. Okay, guys, grab it at Granny's Getting Paid. And for those of you that watch this to the end, I'm going to do something special for anybody who's like, yes, I want to get started. So I'm going to do something special, but you got to watch to the end. And let me move to, what is it that we're doing? These are our programs. Legacy Builders Program, Digital Mastery, Passive Daily Paint, Launchpad, 4 different programs that I didn't create. And these programs are online. So those digital marketing skills, we're learning those skills in this program. And just so that we can go over it, I like to do it like this. So each 4 of those programs teaches us marketing skills. That's what we get to learn, but we're learning and earning. Like I didn't have to go to school for 6 months before I could generate an income. No. That's not this. This was made by a mom for a mom. Dads, guys, we're not leaving you out, because I'm actually going to share a guy's story today. And I usually share a guy's and a girl's, and more girls because you know what? I'm a girl. But I do share the guys. And today we're going to have a guy share his story. So 4 different programs. You choose what fits you and your budget and your goals. Okay. Now I was going to purchase the 100 until she told me I couldn't promote anything else. I said, forget it. I purchased the 9. I have all 4. We're not purchasing one at a time, which is really good. I paid a one-time website fee. There's no monthly fees. No monthly fees. And I'm going to share with you exactly what we get, which far exceeds me purchasing a program. Like, yeah, I bought a program. That was in June of 2024. I paid a website fee. That was in June of 2024. And there's two small incidentals. What are the two small incidentals? This is the fun part. Come up with a website name. What's your website name? What platform are you going to choose? You have to, that doesn't cost anything. Your website name can be $1 to $11. Okay. But don't do anything till you're actually in the program, because it guides you through how to get that name and how to get professional email. So both of those are from, and if you've ever heard of this name, I don't know if I can say the actual name, so I'll say The Go and The Daddy. We get our professional email, which is 23, and then the website name is between 1 and 11, depends on what you're doing. That's just so you know. There's no other thing out there, okay? So it's purchase a program, pay your website, and then you're in. I will make mention of this in this video. We do have Spanish now. I haven't upgraded to Spanish. However, if you are interested in Spanish, Spanish is $1,400 because it includes all four of those. And I think it's all four of those in English, but then there's Spanish, and I think there's two other things. But it is the Spanish, it's called the bundle pack. So if you go to Granny's, you'll have my email, and then you could just email me. If you're interested in Spanish, email me and tell me, hey, I'm interested in Spanish. Other than that, these are all English, okay? So let's move right along. I make 100% on all of those programs. This is focused on 2 hours of doing the income earning activities. So put aside some time to learn. And if you're going to add a platform like I did, add more time, because that's one platform, 3 pieces of content. You're posting your free ads and you're responding to comments. No cold calling. We're not cold calling. This is not an MLM. I make 100% profit. I've never done an MLM. In the past year, finally, I know what it is now. I've heard the terms. I've never done any of that stuff. I've never sold makeup or Tupperware or any of that. I don't want to sell anything. And here I am doing this. But this to me is not selling. This is like right down my alley because I get to share. I get to be a little creative. And I love what I do now. So no degree. I didn't have a degree. No experience. Didn't know what the heck this was. Didn't know if I could do it. And now I understand the value of having an automated system. I had somebody try to start last night, which is really, this is the benefit of an automated system. They can go in there and decide if they want to start anytime, day or night, anywhere in the world. There are 5.5 billion people active on social media, and that means they're on there all day and all night, right? So when you have a system that's out there working for you, that's why we're not doing a 9-to-5 grind. So let's move right along. I'm going to, what time is it? I'm going to share this. I'm going to screen share, and I'm going to let you listen to, Daryl. And I shared that. If you can't hear, please tell me, because I have messed this up before. It's not the first time. All right. So let's let Daryl.
Yes. Woo, man. I know 19 and a half months ago, a week prior to me joining this business or coming across a post when I had negative $6.34 in the bank, I was about to get evicted out of this house. My wife's car was about to get repoed, and we didn't have nothing but baking soda and maybe 2 Gatorades in the refrigerator. And when I was inside of a lady's house, helping her with some life insurance, I came across this post, and after watching everything, well, once I had come to the 4 programs, I didn't have all of the money because I just got a $550 life insurance check that I had to work 60 hours for. And I didn't have all the money. So what I ended up doing, well, I came in where I could comfortably afford without taking any more food off the table by using the payment plan. That's the beauty of this. That's why I'm so glad that we're able to offer that, because had I not been able to have the payment plan, I would have not been able to start. And who knows, I probably would have procrastinated and kept telling myself I didn't have the money. So was grateful that I was able to basically paid 3/4 less than what it cost me. Which, you know, at the end of the day, I jump started my business with $75. And, you know, I'm over $480,000 earned in 19 and a half months, you know, all thanks to telling myself I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. But just wanted to share that, guys.
That's awesome, Daryl.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
Congrats.
It's coming
That's
along.
awesome.
But guys, I'm Daryl Hannah.
That was our
Prior
founder.
to me founding this business, founding this program, for the last 2.5, well, prior to this, for the previous 2.5 years, I was doing life insurance. I was spending 12 hours at this exact desk right here, booking calls from 7 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. at night. And the other days I was going out on the road, traveling all over the state of Tennessee, helping people with burial coverage for less than $600 a month, working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. I mean, $600 a week, working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Before that, I was a welder. That's what I'm pretty much known at. That's what I've been doing over 20 some years of my life, 14 years at one job, 3-time employee of the month, sacrificing time, money, relationships, fatherhood, you name it, giving a job, everything, just to get fired and catch myself living in the woods and sleeping in my car for 3.5 weeks before spending 10.5 months in a homeless shelter, separated from my family. And that was the eye opener for me. I realized that you can't trust jobs. They're not, you know, they only use you for what they can squeeze out of you. And after that, they're going to just expose you and bring somebody else in and pay them. And they'll tell you everything. So that's just something I realized right out the gate. But at the end of the day, guys, I just basically told myself, I didn't want to work a job. I didn't want no employer. I didn't want to have a boss. I didn't want to work 30 minutes, take 30-minute lunches and 2 10-minute breaks. I was done with that. Yeah. And so I came online. I tried everything. I tried everything. I'd have been scammed before. I'd have been taken advantage. But I just kept on going because I knew that everybody wasn't the same. But this is the thing. Well, even when I got scammed, I just didn't do my homework. I didn't research. I didn't do any of that. And I was just joining people. I didn't have any relationships with them. I was just looking for the next shiny object. And that's the downfall. So you have to do your research. But after doing that, I found this program after back here when I was at my worst, 19 and a half months ago on January the 13th. That's when I found the program. I joined on January the 15th. And guys, I'm just an old country boy. I tell people this all the time. I don't come from money. I want you guys to understand, everybody in here, we're just regular blue collar, hardworking men and women who just got to the point where it was like, you know what, enough is enough. And I understand that the life that you want is going to cost you the life that you have. And what you don't have, what you don't know, somebody has to teach you that. So I knew when I looked at this program, I knew that in order for me to learn how to build a business and use social media, something that I wasn't good at, I had to invest in the information to learn the skills. It's no different than anything else. And so it's crazy how you make plans and you're saying, I come into the year, me and my wife was sitting on the couch, and I come into the year of 2024. I'm telling myself, after making like $60,000 working like a Hebrew slave in 2023, I come into 2024 right out the gate in the negative. But I kept telling her, this is going to be my year. We all say that this is my year. This is my year. New year, new me, right? But of course, I told myself if I didn't take any action, I was going to be saying the same thing I previously done. So it's crazy how I went from negative $6 in the bank to in 4 months as a newbie to $100,000, right? And here I am telling myself that if I can just make an extra $1,000 to keep my wife's car from getting repoed, because it's like 5 months behind, like we used to park it in the back so they wouldn't come in to try to find it. But you don't know what you don't know. I didn't understand the power of social media. And this is the beauty of this training that Michelle has made. Like, guys, I'm telling you right now, this is literally like some of the best training I've ever seen as far as like building a business online, because it's so simplified and you don't have to be smarter than a 5th grader. If you can watch a video and if you can implement that and you can stay consistent, guys, that's all you need, because everything else is inside the community, coaching, mentoring, support. We do everything, right? All you have to do is just get plugged in, because you have to have the information.
That's right.
And so it's just a blessing. And we can talk about the money, but guys, I'm gonna tell you something, man. It's a beauty. I've been out of town since Thursday. I just got back yesterday. Me and my wife been house shopping. I live in an 848 square foot house, but I'm getting ready to buy like a big dream house. It's a dream house to me anyway. But I wouldn't even be in this position if it wasn't for this business.
Yeah.
And I want to leave you guys with this. After I've seen this information, and you guys are, you got the only difference between what you're watching now and what I saw is I saw a post. You guys got the creator herself of the program live in the flesh. I didn't have that. But when I watched the information, I had two decisions. I had a decision to make. And if you ever seen the movie The Matrix, when Morpheus is talking to Neo, he offers him the red pill and the blue pill, right? So I could have took the red pill and said, I don't know, man. It's just something they don't sit right with me. I'm just gonna take my chances, right? And I went on back with my life, doing life insurance, still struggling, probably be homeless now, divorced and everything else. Or I could have took the red pill, which I knew I had unseen enough. I trusted the woman. She gave off there was something about her when she was speaking that I sensed authenticity and honesty. And looking at all the other people inside the community and the training, hearing about the 2-hour workday, the automated system, I said, I'm going to take my chances on this. What's the worst? I learned a long time ago, when you have nothing to lose. And I was at a point where I didn't have nothing. So I invested in myself and got the education. And I just plugged in, guys. That's it. I don't have no degree. I don't come from money. I'm just a regular guy, just like just an old factory worker. That's all I am, right? But I will tell you this business that's done a lot for us. We're getting ready to relocate into a new zip code, but it's just the freedom that I have now, man. Like, I mean, it's crazy how you can wake up. Like I was eating barbecue all day yesterday and made $900. I was driving home from out of town and made $900. I've made $600 today.
Yeah.
It's September the 2nd. I've made like $2,400. I've made already more in the first 2 days of September than I made working 50 hours a week for the month working my job as a welder.
Yeah.
And it's all because of the automated system, the skills that I've learned thanks to the training that she's created. And it's simple, guys. That's all. I know it sounds crazy, but I'll say this again. I'm getting off, Michelle. The fact that we get to wake up and create 3 short form videos from training that we have learned and be able to position ourselves to earn a full-time income.
Yes.
Guys, I don't know what to tell you, but this is crazy. I'm just an old country boy from a little small town of 800 people, right? But it just shows you got access to 2 of the most lucrative tools in the world.
Yep.
Social media and the internet and the industry digital marketing, which is the best out there, guys. So I just encourage you. In the 90-day run, I got to say this, guys. I'm going to say this. Outside of January the 15th and February, I have made 5 figures, at least 10K since March of last year. I have made at least 10K every month since March of last year. Now, I can't say I've made 20K and 30K every month. No, I haven't. But I've been able to. The goal is always, we seem like we have a goal of 10K. So that's 30K in 90 days. Guys, it's only 12 customers. And that's the beauty of this. So if you get plugged in, you got everything around you guys it doesn't matter what your status is or where you come from. So I just encourage you guys, it's September the 2nd. There's no better time than to get right now. This is the last 90-day run of the year. It's going to be epic. You're going to get everything you need. I'm so fired up. I'm telling you, right now is the time. So again, as always, Michelle, appreciate you. Shout out to Tim, man, guys. I'm always.
Okay. So that's Daryl. So now he did talk about Michelle, and I'm going to say this. So we can share the webinars. Like we can share webinars. How are you making things? Oh, so Christopher, I guess you missed. I'll share with you in a second. Now everybody's not, that is what he's saying. That's him. Okay. What he's saying is there are people that are hitting that. There are people hitting more than that. There are people that are not hitting that. So it really comes down to the number of customers. I will answer that in a second here. Let me, so this is just to show you maybe didn't see the programs, but our number 1 selling program is a $900 program. So 12 customers, which is 3 a week, it's 10,800. Okay. So that's how. When you have Legacy Builders is 900, Digital Mastery, as you can see right here, is 600, Passive Daily Pay is 3, and the Launchpad is 1. So we make 100%. Maybe you missed this, but we make 100% on these programs. They're educational programs, and we're learning marketing skills, digital marketing skills, which don't let digital freak you out. It just means online marketing skills. That's all it means. So we can share these. Anyways, that is Daryl, and he is one of the 6-figure income earners inside of this program. And anybody can reach 6 figures if you're implementing what we learn and following the step-by-step program, because we are simply reselling. We have what is called master resale rights. Master resale rights means that we can't change the name, we can't change the price, but we have the legal right to resell education that we didn't create. So it's a learning and an earning opportunity. And I'm running out of time because I do try to keep these around 30 minutes. So let me quickly share. You heard his. Okay. Lorraine, another 9. These are just screenshots from inside of our community. I will quickly show you guys our community so that you can see it in real time. Okay. She said another 9. Family's life about to be changed. Yes. Sitting here this morning, having my coffee, watching my puppies play. And you can read the rest of that. I really do want to hurry. Kelly said 110 in under a year. Everybody is different, but this is the reason is not the money that I'm sharing about. I like what she said here. I almost skipped this opportunity because I was stuck in a broke mindset. I don't have any money to spend to make money. So she's saying, use this. If you really want to change your financial circumstance, this is it. It's true. It's a business in a box. And that's how I always talk about this. But you have to, and I cannot stress this enough, you have to be willing to learn. You have got to be willing to learn these skills because it does take skills. Man, this money doesn't fall from the sky. It is not a get rich thing. It is an actual real legit business. So if you're ready for change and you're ready to learn some skills, because I needed to learn the skills. I had no degree, no skills. I learned business basics over the past year, business fundamentals. And the best way to start a business is to have the automations, is to build an email list. I didn't even know this stuff. Okay. A year ago, if you would have said, what's the value and all that, I would have been like, I have no idea. So I have learned a lot, and I've learned how to use social media to get a message out there. And that's what I'm doing, creating 3 pieces of content. So if you missed this, you can watch the replay. And if you're watching the replay later, make sure that you grab the blueprint, because the blueprint for this business is free. Right at Granny's Getting Paid, you got to put your email in, wait 5 minutes, check your inbox, check your promo and your trash. You can email me back with what you think or any questions that you have. Michelle O'Neill is the founder of this. You can Google her. You can look her up. We are all independent. Like, this is my business. I make 100%. How does she make money? In case you're wondering, because that was my first, I was like, wait a minute. If I'm making 100%, how do they make any money? Like, how does she make any money? That one-time website fee. Remember, I showed you this? That one-time website fee goes to support our, what do you call it? Oh, hold on. Oops, sorry. Okay. So I'm going to show you, that's where the 39 goes. So there are plans available in the US. If you're outside the US, you're just going to have to go through it and see what is available to you where you're at, because I can't see other places. Now, we are global, and I will share that with you guys because I think it's really cool. Let me screen share how you get started. Okay. This is what it looks like to get started on a platform called Kajabi. So you just go to click here to start, and you follow your program. Get in there, learn. You could put aside some time. I don't know, half hour. If you have an hour and you want to put an hour into it, I'm probably like half hour. Now, if I do that, because I've been in this a long time. So it's really not. This is the community. Okay. This is the community, 57,000 of us. Every single day, she gives us a daily video. These daily videos are priceless. Okay. Absolutely priceless every single day. And remember, I'm not paying per month. So look at 5 minutes. It's a 5-minute video, or 3 minutes. They're very short videos, but it's daily. Hey, are you doing this in your business? Daily help. Every single Monday. Oh, I'm like, wait a minute. What's today? Yeah. Okay. So every single Monday, she does the exclusive training for the people that purchase Legacy 2.0. On Thursday, Oh, that's a special workshop on Thursday. And she's always helping us, like always. And I love it. This is for us. Okay. Now, on Thursday, there's also training that everybody can be a part of. So you have everything to build a successful business online. This is the community. We have the wins. You can share wins. Look, John said 900 in just a few minutes ago. This is where you can share your win. You can screenshot your win. You can share those wins in your content. You can share other people's wins. Just like I shared Daryl's video, we're allowed to share it as long as I'm creating my own content, and then I can add in that. Like, I can't just repost her whole entire webinar. I can't do that because it's her webinar, but I can take pieces out and share the pieces like I just did. We can also take the wins from in here, screenshot them, and share them in our content. Now, I'm definitely over my time. Okay, so how do you get started? You go to Granny's. Let me show you what it looks like. And if you get started today, these are the bonuses that you would get as well. And I'm going to share with you what it looks like. Let me just get myself logged in here so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so you would receive all these. There is community builders. I have my own community. You get to be a part of my community. Okay, that's just, I'm the bonus in your back pocket. So I learned how to do this. I did it. There's a Canva crash course, her first million in 17 months. 200 digital product ideas, invisible faceless marketing. If you don't want to do this face forward, you can choose to do the training for the faceless. There's 30-day market strategy growth plan. I shared with you. You can choose any of the 4 programs, guys, whatever fits you. Now, all of these, okay, it's $1,900 worth of programs, but if you choose the 9, then it has all 4. We're not purchasing one at a time. And this is what it looks like to get started. You would just go to my page, Granny's, okay? Go to, make sure you use a good email, okay? Put your email in. And then the next page that shows up is just me. It's a 10-second, I think I'm 10-second. And then the pink button takes you to my website. This is my website. Okay, you can scroll through this. You'll see a picture of me. I don't want to go through it. You can take your time on this, but there's my kiddos, and they're a little bit bigger now. So if you want to get started with Legacy, you would go to there and you would see me. You'll see me. You'll see the plans. You can go on the green button to the plans. And then at the very top, this is new. They just did it. See, it says as low as $56 per month. I don't know if I click on that, will it show my personal information? Anyways, you can do that there. I don't want to click on it in case my stuff comes up, but that's how you get started. Okay. So I showed you everything, how to get started. If you, you can choose the 900, you can choose at the bottom of that website, you'll see the 6, 3, and the 1. And it even shows you right there. I don't know if you guys can see my little mouse moving around, but it says, and get 3. So you see, we're not purchasing one at a time, which is the best. Okay. I purchased the 9 because I wanted all 4, and I have all 4. So can you imagine, I like this little picture. Can you imagine waking up tomorrow like I did with my very first customer? What if you could come out here, sit here, grab your coffee, which, why does it have 2 handles? Anyways, I just realized, wait a minute, it's got 2 handles. Can you imagine waking up to having your very first customer? Hello, Blaze. How are you? How are you doing today? Let me hide that. Okay. So, can you imagine waking up to your very first customer? That's how I woke up. I woke up to my very first. I'm all right. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. That's how I woke up my very first customer. Let me see. Where is it? Do I have it? I still have it here. My very first one. This was a Sunday morning. So can you imagine if you woke up, you got to come out, have a coffee, just relax, look at your phone and be like, oh my gosh, I just got my very first customer and it happened to be a 900. Like, that's my number 1 selling program. That is our number 1 selling program. What would you do with that? Would you pay a bill? Lucky. You would feel lucky. Is that what you're saying? Let's just share this. So it wasn't luck. It was actually a system. If you're saying that I'm lucky, no. I followed a step-by-step program that taught me skills. It gave me the opportunity to learn high income earning skills called digital marketing skills. I have a system. So a lot of people are missing a system so that we can generate income 24 hours around the clock. I learned the skills to create the content, and I have a system. That's it. I followed a system that is proven to work. So I followed that blueprint. And if you haven't already, I would encourage you to grab the blueprint. The blueprint's free. Just go to Granny's Getting Paid, put your email in, grab the free blueprint. If you have questions, let me know. You are a part of you get to be a part of, I shared with you the main community, but I'm the bonus in your back pocket. I've been doing this for 17 months, generating monthly income from my home, from my phone, around my kids. That's my community. You get to be a part of my community. And then I do a Zoom every Thursday. So you can ask me questions. We get to work closely together. You can also direct message me inside of that community. You can post inside my community. If you decide and you're watching this, okay, I'm going to give you like a little password, like a little code. Okay. First follow. Oh, is this your first time being here, Blaze? Yes, you need to follow. Okay. Hi, Blaze. Nice to meet you. What was I going to, okay. So for those of you, I'm going to help out anybody that watches this video and you're like, yes, I would like to get started. I'm ready to get started. I've seen everything. I'm ready to go. This is what I'm going to tell you that I will do for you if you are in the US. Now we are global. And I think that is exciting. And I will show you just how global we are just because I think it's cool. This is our business. We are literally like all over the world. Okay. So if you're like, yes, I want to get started. I want you to do this. You can purchase Legacy 2.0, but I want you to email me, and you email me this. If you're watching this, and this is only going to be to the people that see this. Okay. Where's my pen? Oh, here it is. I'm going to say, you mentioned this, and this only applies to Legacy 2.0. And I can only do this for the people that are in the US. Okay. I'm sorry I can't do it for outside people, but I will do this. I will help you by helping you with what will I do? Let me see what I'll do. Mention this. Yeah, I'll do that. So what I'll do for the people that are in the US, I wish I could do outside, but it'll be too hard. Your website is $39, and then your domain, your website name probably is like 1 to 11. So what I'll do is this is for those that mention, the word, you'll have to email me map, because I just showed you a map. If you email me and you say map, and it's after you purchase Legacy 2.0, and I'm going to write it down. I'm going to write this down. Mention the word map, email me map. And what I'll do for you, if you've watched this and you've seen this, is that I will reimburse you $50. Okay. That will cover that website fee, and it will help you with the website name. Okay. So that's what I'll do for the people that decide to get started with Legacy 2.0. Kind of going to give you a little bit of help by reimbursing the website fee, and then helping you to cover the website, your website name. So the only thing you would have would be your first time monthly, which is probably around 56, 57. And then your professional email is 23. Okay. So it just helps you. So you'll have to message me after you purchase Legacy 2.0 and mention map, and I will know what that is. And I will help out people that say that and that have watched this. Okay. Because it'll only apply to this live. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for being with me today. I appreciate every single one of you and your time. God bless you. If you have questions, reach out to me. If you're watching this later as a replay, drop in replay. Let me know one of your favorite things about this. Is it that it's not the 9 to 5 grind, that you have an automated system, or that we are able to resell products that we did not create? Because I think that is such a blessing. Anyways, guys, God bless. If you're not following me or subscribed, make sure